Namaste, I'm going to read volume 2, book 2, Rudra Samhita, part 5, chapter 23, outraging the modesty of Vrinda in the Shiva Puran. Bhaktamakaya Surya Koti Samaprabhani Vegadam Vedesa. Hariam Tatsat. Vyasa said, O omniscient Sanat Kumara, please narrate, O eloquent one, what did Vishnu do there? How did she err from her error from her virtue? Sanat Kumara said, after going to the city of Jalandhara, Vishnu thought of violating the chastity of Vrinda. The foremost among those who wield illusion, he assumed a wonderful body and stationed himself in a park of the city. He made Vrinda see a dream. The gentle lady Vrinda, the wife of Jalandhara, thought of pure rites, had a very bad dream at night on account of Vishnu's power of illusion. In the dream, as a result of Vishnu's power of illusion, she saw the naked form of her husband anointed with oil and seated on a buffalo. He was proceeding in the southern direction. His head had been completely shaved. He was wearing black flowers and decorated himself. He was served by a number of asuras. He was completely encompassed by darkness. Later, towards the end of the night, she had various bad dreams, such as the whole city was submerged in the sea, all of a sudden, along with herself. Then the lady woke up, still thinking of the dream she had had. She saw the rising sun with a hole in the middle and fading repeatedly. On realizing that it was a bad portent, the terrified lady began to cry. She did not feel happy at all in the spacious terraces and towers of the palace. With two of her friends, she then went to the park in the city. Even there, she did not find herself at ease. Then she, the dejected, gloomy wife of Jalandhara, wandered from forest to forest. She was not conscious of even herself. The wandering lady saw two demons of terrible leonine faces, with shining curved fang-like teeth. Terrified much on seeing them, the lady fled from there and saw an ascetic of calm countenance observing silence and accompanied by his disciple. Putting her tender creeper-like hands round his neck, due to fright, she gasped out, O sage, save me. I have sought refuge in you. Seeing the agitated lady, followed by the demons, the sage drove them back with a loud bellowing sound of hum. O sage, seeing them rooted and terrified by the mere humkara, the wife of the king of Dechas was struck with a great wonder in her heart. Freed from the fear, she bowed down to the great sage with palms joined in reverence and prostrated herself in front of him. Vrinda then spoke. Vrinda said, O leader of sages, O ocean of mercy, O remover of harassment from others, I have been saved by you from this terrible danger from the wicked demons. You are competent in every respect. You are omniscient, yet I wish to submit something. Be pleased to hear it. O Lord Jalandhara, my husband has gone to fight Shiva. O Holy One of good rights, how does he fare in the war? Please tell me. Sanat Kumara said on hearing her words, the sage feigned a deceptive silence. Fully aware of the means of achieving his selfish ends, he looked up sympathetically. In the meantime, two lordly monkeys came there and stood bowing down in front of him. At a significant gesture from his eyebrows, the monkeys rose into the sky again. O great sage, within a trice they came back, taking with them his head, body, and limbs, and stood in front of the sage. But seeing the head, body, and limbs of her husband, Vrinda fell unconscious, extremely pained at the misery of her lord. Vrinda said, O Lord, formerly you used to humor me with pleasant chats. How is it that you do not speak to me now, to your pious beloved? How is it that you by whom all the gods, including the Gandharvas and Vishnu, had been defeated. You who had conquered 3 worlds have now been killed by a poor sage. O excellent Deja, you did not know the reality of Shiva, nor did you pay heed to my words. Shiva is Supreme Brahman. Having served you, I found that it was not due to haughtiness, but due to your association with bad men that you did all this. Saying these and other words of lamentation, his beloved wife, strictly adhering to virtue, cried in diverse ways with a pained heart. Steadying herself a little and heaving deep sighs of grief, she bowed to the excellent sage with palms joined in reverence. O excellent sage, storehouse of mercy, eager to help others, O gentle sir, take pity on me and resuscitate my lord. O great sage, I know that you are competent to enliven him again. Hence please resuscitate my beloved husband. Sanat Kumara said. After saying this, the chaste wife of the Deja fell at his feet, heaving sighs of grief. The sage said, this Deja cannot be enlivened because he has been killed by Shiva in the battle. Those killed in battle by Shiva never return to life. Still knowing the eternal dharma, that those who seek refuge should be protected, I shall resuscitate him, urged by pity. Sanat Kumara said, after saying this and restoring him to life, O sage, that sage who was Vishnu, the foremost among those who wield illusion, vanished from the scene. Jalandhara, thus revived to life by him, stood up, delighted in mind. He embraced Vrinda and kissed her face. On seeing her husband, Vrinda too was delighted. She forgot her sorrow. She considered everything a dream, delighted in the heart, and with all the dormant passions kindled up, she sported with him for many days in the middle of that forest. Once, at the end of the sexual intercourse, she realized that it was Vishnu. Vrinda rebuked him angrily and spoke thus. Vrinda said, fie on this misdeed of Vishnu in outraging the modesty of another man's wife. I have now realized you as the wielder of illusion, appearing in the guise of an ascetic. Sanat Kumara said, of Vyasa, saying thus in the great anger, she showed her brilliant powers as a staunch chaste lady by cursing Vishnu, O base foe of the Dejas, defiler of other people's virtue. O wicked one, take this curse from me, greater in force than all persons. The 2 persons whom you made to appear in front of me shall become Rakshasas and abduct your wife. You will be distressed on account of separation from your wife, roaming about with Sesha, lord of snakes, who poses as your disciple here. You will seek the help of monkeys in the forest. After saying this, Vrinda entered fire through, though prevented by Vishnu, who was fascinated by her charms. O sage, the Brahma and other gods gathered in the sky, accompanied by their wives, in order to see the salvation of Vrinda. Then the great brilliance of the wife of Jalandhara immediately went to Shivaloka, even as the gods stood watching. The refulgence of Vrinda became merged in Parvati. There was a great shout of victory in the rows of the gods standing in the sky. O sage, thus the great queen Vrinda, the excellent daughter of Kalanimi, attained great salvation thanks to the power of her chastity. Vishnu, though thought of Vrinda remorsefully, the smoke and dust from her funeral pyre covered his face. He stood there itself without any peace of mind, though urged and consoled by hosts of gods and siddhas. Footnotes 229. The 2 Rakshasas referred to here were Marichi and Ravana, who abducted Sita, wife of Rama, the 7th incarnation of Vishnu. 230. The monkeys referred to here were Sugriva, Hanuman, Nala, Nila, and others. 231. The expression Lord of Snakes signifies Lakshmana, said to be the incarnation of Shesha. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Pranaratham Vyom Vishwanatham Jagannathanatham Saranta Bhajan Buddha Samhitam Vayashram Bhutanatham Shivam Shakaram Shivam Kapurakaram Karanam Sansas. So, Hariom Tat Sat.